كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر وتؤمنون بالله ولو
You are the best nation produced as an example for mankind. My dear brothers and sisters, let's reflect upon this verse and let's ask ourselves a question. Are we really meeting the standard that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has set for us? Do we really lead the way and present a good example for humanity? Do we really make a significant contribution to society and lead a lifestyle that people can look up to? When there's good, do we encourage it, promote it, support it? And when there's evil, do we tackle it and support others against it? In reality, my brothers and sisters, we're failing to be the example that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us. Allah has given us this privilege of being a Muslim, but Islam is constantly being given a negative image. It's portrayed in the wrong light. It's famous for the wrong reasons. Muslims aren't respected, we're not understood, and we're portrayed as backward and barbaric. I ask myself first and all of you, what are we doing about this? This is our responsibility to change this form of image. Let's think about this. Allah has given us the privilege of being the best of nations and being an example for mankind, enjoining in what is right and forbidding what is wrong. And that's because He has given us this gift. That gift, that perfection is of Al-Islam, that allows us to live up to this great standard. However, brothers and sisters, the choice is ours. It's up to us whether we adopt it or whether we distance ourselves from it. Are we too busy in this race for dunya, the so-called rat race? Is this materialism really worth selling our reputation? Is it worth selling our identity? Is it worth selling our contribution? Is it worth selling our worship? Brothers and sisters, it's time that we made a change. Look around us. Society needs us. It needs to know the real message of Islam. It needs a valuable contribution. It needs us to lead the way and make a positive change for everyone. Depression at the moment is at its all-time high. Yet there's so much wealth around. There's so much materialism, yet even more discontentment and civil unrest. Doctors have even gone as far as saying that by 2050, depression will be one of the biggest causes of death. Look at our youth, our future. They're disillusioned. They need guidance. They need true role models who give back to the community, role models who make a positive impact on the people around them, role models who give for the sake of harmony, peace, and above all, seeking the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We need to be this role model. We need to show the way. We have this unfortunate mindset that this is not even our problem. It's not our issue. It's not our headache. The reality is that Islam teaches us that this is our problem. It is our issue to deal with and to tackle. Islam teaches us to spread its beautiful message and teachings. Islam teaches us to make a positive impact on society. Brothers and sisters, we have the key, we have the remedy, the cure, the solution. Allah says in the Quran, unquestionably, by the remembrance of Allah, hearts are assured. We need to share this message and bring people back. The reality is that this is our country. These people around us, whether it's our neighbours, work colleagues, friends, people in the community, these are our people and this is our responsibility. The evils of society cannot be kept at bay by simply locking the door to your house, by staying amongst your own people, or pretending that these issues won't even affect you. If we don't act, this evil will continue to grow. If we don't treat this social corruption, the corruption of values, ethics and morality, then it'll only be a matter of time before that infection reaches our homes, invades our families and infects our sons and daughters. The only cure is Islam. We need to implement the remedy Allah has provided. Brothers and sisters, we need to wake up and start living the true message of Islam, taste its sweetness and then spread the message through our actions and speech. We need to act now, and more importantly, through the way we conduct ourselves. It's time we made a change. It's time to make an impact on society and bring Islam to the masses, to educate and clarify, to bring it to the forefront and share the beauty of what it really is about. This is our duty, our goal, our responsibility as Muslims. So what is the formula, you're probably asking? It's simple. Live as the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companions lived. Live in the awe of Allah. Live with responsibility and accountability. This beautiful religion does not ask you to become scholars or academics or professors. It simply asks you to act upon what you know, to act upon what you learn, become people of action, living to serve the people you're responsible for and to give them their due. So let's live up to the standard that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has set for us. I leave you with this verse from the Quran. You are the best nation produced as an example for mankind.
ربنا رب القلوب وهو علام الغيوب في الشروق وفي الغروب نوره يهدي العصا ربنا رب القلوب وهو علام الغيوب